7.2 number 48 part C asks 15% of 6th graders read at or above what reading speed? It's giving us 15%, that's a probability. What we're looking for is a particular value of x, a reading speed. This time, let's just call that reading speed xt. It's going to represent the reading speed of the top 15% of 6th graders. It'll help to draw the curve. And one clue when we're drawing this curve is that in the question it mentions at or above. And when something says at or above, it's usually referring to the right tail of a normal curve, the higher or upper end of the curve. We don't know exactly what xt is or where it is on the curve, but we do know that it's probably somewhere near the right tail, so I'll just draw it about here. And it's saying that this is referring to the top 15% of 6th graders, those who read at or above this speed. So that 15% refers to the area under the curve that's to the right of xt. And remember that that area is the same as probability. That's the same as saying the probability that x is greater than xt is 0.15. We'll start with working this out on a graphing calculator. Remember also that when using the calculator or the table, usually you want to use the area to the left of x that's on the curve. Curve looks like this. Here's xt. We know that the area to the right is 0.15, but when using the calculator, we will want to use this area that's to the left. And to get that area, we'll find the complement. We'll do 1 minus 0.15. Which is 0.85. In the calculators, that would be the main difference to look out for, is that now we're putting in an area of 0.85 because we need to put the area to the left. When you plug those in, the result should come out to 149.87 words per minute. The other way that this can be worked out is using a table. If you hadn't already drawn a curve, then you want to go ahead and do that. Here's xt. The area above it is 0.15. The area below it is 0.85. The area to the left is 0.85. So that means that when using table 5, the value that we look up isn't going to be the 0.15. The value that we need is 0.85. Table 5 is designed to only use the areas to the left. We'll go to Table 5, look for the value that's closest to 0.85. This is the closest one, 0.8508. The z-score for that is 1.04. Plug that z value into the z-score formula. .04 for z, solve, and x comes out to 149.96 words per minute. That's the last part of this example. There are a few takeaways to keep in mind as you finish this section. One is that when you come across a problem, if you see the phrase normal or approximately normal, that means that you'll either use these functions on the Casio, NCD or inverse norm, or you'll use normal CDF or inverse norm on the TI calculators, or you'll use the standard normal distribution table, Table 5, and the z-score formula. All of these methods are what you would use when you see the word normal. The other takeaway is that when you're calculating these probabilities, you can use whichever method you prefer, whether it's using a calculator or using one of the tables.